Good evening, who's ever out here. Go ahead and type into the chat room so I know who you are. Nice to have you all here. It is tonight's Snack Chat Sunday. So I got my snacks. There you go. There's some grapes and a banana. Have a Snack Chat Sunday. The boy 81. Good evening. How are you doing? You got your snack tonight? No. Snack Chat Sunday. So. Molly Crazy Paranormal Gordon, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Cheesy pepperoni crushed. All right. Hey, that sounds okay with me. John, Mimi, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Nice to have you.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, my dear.
Isn't that live?
Yes, I am. So. Cab 7, how are you doing tonight? Hey, would you like to come on up for the Saturday night snack chat, Cab 7? Love to have you. I'm doing okay. I just downloaded Sunday night snack chat. Sunday night snack chat. Yep, Sunday night. Huh? Yes, no. I sent it to you in a private message so you can actually share it if you want it. But it's in your Facebook, okay?
My Facebook?
I put it on my YouTube, but I send it to you through your Facebook personal message, so you can put it out there if you want. So. Yeah, so it was a beautiful Sunday. My daughter just got baptized, so we went to that this morning. Jen's Universe, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Amber, nice to have you guys here. Amber and John. So I videoed the baptism. Yeah. Wait till you get my age there, Cab 7. Yeah. So, but you're welcome there, Jen. Went there this morning. My wife made a big dish of taco dip, which is hamburger, refried beans, sour cream, taco seasoning, and lettuce, tomato, cheese. And it's all put in a pan and it's layered, and then you spoon it out onto a plate, and then you use chips to dip it with. She took that to the after dinner, and my brother, he brought a Forest cobbler there, and they brought cheese and crackers and stuff like that, and homemade dressing. And her mother-in-law, my daughter's mother-in-law, made shredded turkey gravy, or shredded turkey, like chicken a la king or turkey a la king. Then they had mashed potatoes and buns and all that stuff. It was terrific. It really was. Yeah, but you still have to wait till you get to my age, though, Cab. So, thank you, Christy Betts. So it was nice. It was really nice. And like I said, today is Snack Chat Sunday. So got some snacks, a banana, and some grapes. So and some good old fashioned Michigan water. This is Absol Pure water. This is the kind we actually sell in our cart. It's made right in Michigan. So, in fact, it's drawn out of the well. It's artesian well about 30 miles from here. So, Gene, Either tonight or tomorrow morning, I will send you a PayPal for $10 from my brother. So. You just had a banana, now it's time for turkey jerky. There you go. Cab, did you want to come on up? All right. I will. He gave me the money today, and I said, well, if you don't mind, I'd like to give that to Gene so he can give him some money. All right, there, Captain. Well, it's only going to be we're only on for 2 hours, so on Sunday night. 2 hours on Sunday night, 2 hours on Thursday night. So. Well, do tell, Gene. Do tell. Tell us all about that ride. No. Well, Tommy, Tommy and Nancy, let me check out your channel here real quick. I'm sure I'm probably a channel follower of yours already. You got 4,259 channel followers, which you're just a tiny little channel. Yeah, tiny little channel. Let's see. You guys have got a lot of content, so I'll give you that. You got so they got 4,259 channel followers, you guys. So if you want to check them out, show them some channel love, I'm sure they'll show it back to you. I do too. I sent you the link there, Ben. Wow. That's not good there, Gene. I've had a tie rod in going down the road in a Camaro. And then I had a tie rod in bust off going down the road in a garbage truck. That was one of the scariest things I ever had. I just sat right there after I got it pulled off to the side of the road. I sat right there and shook, for about an hour. Because I was doing about 60 miles an hour when it went out. That thing was all over the road. I got it, finally got it controlled with just the one wheel that was steerable. But, that was all over the place. So.
Wait until you get to be my age.
Yeah. That's right.
You're always going to be able to hold that over my head,
I know that. That's one good thing, No.
Unless you go before me, then I'll say I won.
I ain't going to history, because he ain't coming to mine. Yeah. Ah, shit. Cab, I hope you be 100. I hope I never die.
You and me are pretty darn close in age, so we can relate to a lot of things from the old days,
Oh, yeah. Yep. Had a lovely baptism today. It was really nice. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
It was nice.
I was baptized. God, it seems like 100 years ago. It's been a long, long time. Back in the early 70s.
Right?
Well, she just was baptized.
Ah, Gene Chambers.
Yeah, she was just.
Tie rods on dinosaurs, did they? Well,
Yeah, that's right.
hey,
Uh, yeah.
tell me now. No one's listening over in the chat right now. Okay, this is between you and me. Tell me the secret. How old is Gene Chambers? I won't tell anyone.
I think he's like 62 or 64 years old.
Okay, all right. That's all I need to know.
All I know, Cab, is that Gene arrived, and then 2 days later, Mother Nature developed dirt.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, 802 Vibes, good to see you.
I hate to tell you, but Gene was the original. He went around picking up after the dinosaurs.
I knew he was older than us. I knew it.
Yes, he's 59. Yeah. Yeah. So he knows all about them dinosaurs with no tie rod ends. How you doing, 802 Vic? Nice to have you guys here. She was baptized. I was going to say she was baptized into the Lutheran Church. That's what it was. She's been baptized, but they baptized her to be a Lutheran. So.
Well, I'm Catholic, but I don't practice it no more. I went totally spiritual. Okay, so nature's where my God is. But anyhow, Catholic and Lutheran are very close to the same religion, because my girlfriend back in the day, she was Lutheran, and I went to her church a couple times. She's like, wow, you people here say almost the same things we do in our Catholic church. They're not much different.
Right. Well, my mom was a Catholic and my dad was a Baptist, so that made me a Captist. So.
Did you say that made you a capitalist?
No, it made me a Captist.
Oh, Captist, okay. Well.
Ray Stevens, yeah, part Baptist, I'm part Catholic, part Baptist, makes me a Captist. Yeah.
So now you went to the baptism today, and I think you said you had a dinner afterwards or something, yeah?
Yes, we did.
Okay, how was that? Was it a good turnout?
Well, there was probably about there was just her, her side and our side, and then her husband's side and some friends, but like 25, 30 people total.
Okay, so
pretty good.
What was on the menu? Make me hungry.
Okay. My wife made a taco dip, and that has a hamburger in it, refried beans, and cheese, sour cream, taco seasoning, tomatoes, lettuce, and and it's all layered. And then you just spoon it out onto a plate, and you use chips to eat it with.
Oh, hallelujah! Keep going, keep going.
Hallelujah! Hey, bring me a small dish of it. I'll show it to them. So, that taco dip, real quick. No, I'll eat it later. Just put a little bit in a dish or on a plate, and I'll show it to them. But then, my brother, he brought a forest cobbler there, and then they brought a cheese plate with crackers, and then his wife made a couple of pans of chicken dressing, and then she also made my oldest son a pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So he's taking a pineapple upside down cake home.
Oh yeah.
Her mother-in-law, or my son-in-law's mom, made turkey, shredded up turkey, and put it into gravy like a chicken a la king, but didn't have the peas or carrots or anything in it.
Yeah.
And then they had mashed potatoes to put it over, or dinner rolls or whatever, and that was excellent. They had meatballs, macaroni and cheese, taco salad, Jello. Had a bunch of stuff. It was good.
I feel like I was just baptized. Wow.
Yeah. So it was good.
Nice.
Yeah. Margie, how you doing? Thanks for showing up. Nice to have you here. The Jamin Show.
Thanks for making me make it.
Thank you. This is what it looks like.
Look at that. Looks fantastic. Oh, man.
And you just put it on a plate or whatever, and then you just dip it with nacho chips.
Oh, yeah. That's
Hot
what I'm
chips
talking
or
about.
something or whatever. That's good.
Very nice.
So,
You know, while you're talking about food and all that stuff, I'll be right back with some of my food.
all right. No. Yeah, I know junk food, that's bad for me. You want me to send it to you? Okay, now I'm starving. There you go. Sunday night non-churches. Yeah. No, it's 8 o'clock. Church is over with on most places. So it does look good. It is good. I don't eat a lot of it because, you know, it is pretty filling for me for one thing. So
Okay, I'm going to give you a hint.
yeah, peanut butter.
That's always within arm's reach, and you know that, but no, that's not what I'm going to eat. But I'm going to give you a hint. I need one of these to eat it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, they say that the stuff that's really bad for you tastes really good, and the stuff that's really good for you doesn't taste so good.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us agree with that. So I figured I'd go in between both, and we all know what this is, and it tastes darn good.
Tofu ice cream.
No. Now, the nice thing about this, let me read it says, no preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup, which is a plus,
Right?
0 grams of trans fat per serving, and no artificial growth hormones.
There you go.
Whatever that means, but anyhow, I swear by those things, and they're only $1 for 4.
Right.
Oh, peanut butter and pudding. I've done that. Yes, I've done that.
I'll be right back.
All right. See, I've got a counterbalance Iron Dog eating real healthy over there. And there's the other half of us that go for the puddings and cakes and cookies. And I'm not afraid to tell anyone.
Well, you know, Cam, Ben,
Yeah.
you can eat healthy. Because you know why?
Why?
Right here.
What's that? Chocolate chunk cookies. Back to nature.
These are all natural, non-GMO, verified wheat flour, semi-sweet chocolate chunks. These are healthy for you. And you know what? I bought these at the food auction last night because every time he buys or where he goes, they have all this health food and nobody buys it because nobody likes it.
Right.
But I bought all these. I bought a case of these, which is 6 to a case.
Right.
$3 for a case.
That's like 50 cents a box.
Yeah, 50 cents a box.
You know what? That reminds me of the old days when the Girl Scouts used to come to your door.
Yeah.
And they would go, "Do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?" And it was like, "Oh, heck yeah. I love the chocolate mint." Well, during the day, when we first started buying Girl Scout cookies, that's how much they were. It was 50 cents a box. And back then you got 24 cookies.
Right.
Today it's like $4 plus a box and you get 12 cookies. What's up with that?
Inflation.
Exactly. Man.
Maybe with real pine cones. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine all these meadows having supper right now. Missy, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yeah. When he brought them up and he said 50 cents a box, he said, but I got them in a case, and if you guys want to buy them by the case, I'll sell them to you by the case. I think no, he was getting 2 boxes for $1.50, okay, or buy a case for $3. So I bought it by the case.
Heck yeah. I would have bought in several cases.
Well, I bought one case. He only had 4 cases total, so I could have probably bought them all, but there was a couple of people wanting some, so I'm not, I am for me, but I ain't for me,
Now, this is between you and me. Don't tell no one. You buy those cases of cookies and those cases of food and stuff like that for real cheap.
Yeah.
And the next time you go out vending your dogs,
you
take some of those things and you display them right there at your booth. Yeah, and make a couple extra bucks on the side. I would do that. Okay.
I would if I didn't think they would pull my license for doing that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. We used to buy the individually wrapped Danishes, pastries for in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We had them out there, and I bought over all the events. I bought probably 200 of them, and only sold 4. Because every event I'd buy a couple boxes, just in case, and wouldn't sell any. So I quit buying them because people don't like Danishes. I love them, but people wouldn't buy Danishes. So I'd go to the bakery and I'd buy donuts and rolls and stuff like that. And it cost me $10 a dozen or something like that to get a dozen donuts, and I make $1 a piece. So by the time I spend the 20 minutes at the donut shop and stopping and displaying the donuts, I don't make a nickel off in the donuts. But and then usually at the end of the day, there's a couple donuts left, and I'll end up selling them 2 for $1 or whatever, just to get rid of them, so I don't have to carry them home.
Yeah.
And I don't make any money off in the donuts, but I make money off in the water, the pop, the hot dogs, and the chips.
I think the water is where you make the best deal.
Don't tell anybody.
I won't tell no one, not a soul.
I get this right here, 35 bottles for $3.33. So that's 11 cents a bottle.
Yeah.
I sell them for $1, so I make 89 cents on every bottle.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
And when it's 100 degrees out, I'll sell 35 bottles in an hour.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
You know how to market.
Yeah.
While I was eating that pudding, I heard myself getting fatter.
Yeah.
Oh.
You feel your belt tighten up, did you?
Oh, jelly donuts. Oh, if I had some right now, I'd be eating those. I love jelly donuts.
I do too. Rudy Macaroon Jr., how are you doing? Nice for stopping by. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, yeah. The pop I get, we sell bagel, and I get it at $8, and I think it's $8.99 a case. And so, and plus I pay a deposit, so I get it for like $11 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I get no, I get 3 12-packs for $8.99. So I get a case and a half for $8.99. So but anyways, I sell it for $1 a can. So I make roughly about 65 cents a can on it.
Yeah.
But you gotta buy, you buy several different varieties, and some sell and some don't.
Right.
But there's always that person that wants just that one, and so you gotta have it. So.
Now, when you're vending, do you put the pop? Do you put that in coolers so it's cold on ice, or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You would be scared to find out what my ice bill is on a hot weekend.
Yeah.
On a
No, yeah, it's probably pretty
$125.
high.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen $125 worth of ice? But it goes really quick. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Where do you store $125 worth of ice?
I buy 20 on a 3-day event. I'll buy $30 worth of ice every morning, and I put it in the coolers. I put it in the hot dog cart. I got 2 coolers inside the hot dog cart. I've got all these coolers. I keep everything iced down, and by the end of the day, every day, I got probably enough ice cubes left to make a glass of iced tea, and the rest of it's all water floating around. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Then the next morning I start and I go back out and I buy 25-pound bags again. I do another $30 worth. So
Now there's so I take it there's ice places always close to where you're vending at, right?
well, I usually when I go to do a vending something, I'll stop at the local gas station and I'll pick up ice right out of their cooler right there because it's so until I get to and if I go someplace that's pretty far, then I'll stop at a gas station near there, and do it.
Right. Now, do you use the styrofoam coolers or do you use the plastic resin ones?
The plastic ones.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna turn the camera here. I'm gonna turn the camera here. See, I'm gonna show you my cooler. That's my cooler up there.
That black one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that will hold 223 cans of pop.
Okay.
223 cans. So if you can imagine what that's like, I can actually lay in that thing. That's how big it is. And I'm 230 pounds.
Right.
That's a big cooler, but it takes 2 people to carry the darn thing when it's full of ice and groceries,
Oh yeah. I got one of them big ones too. We fill it up and then we put the table over the top of it, so we don't have to keep moving it. And
Yeah.
then, our hot dog cart, it'll hold 144 cans of pop in just the pop cooler.
Okay.
And then we keep pop in another cooler. Then we keep water in a different one, but with a big cooler we usually put some pop and water in that, and then that'll be the cooler I work out of. So when somebody wants something, I get up and get it for them, and then the
Is that battery operated or electric? Your vending cart.
no, it's propane.
Oh, it's propane.
Yeah.
So you've got a refrigerated unit in there?
No.
Okay.
The coolers that are in there are insulated, and you just throw ice in there.
Okay. All right.
The freezer, the meat cooler, will keep meat at a constant temperature. It'll be able to keep meat at 35 degrees for like 3 days, as long as you have as long as you get it to 35 degrees first, and then put the meat. Then the hot or the pop cooler, it is insulated. It's stainless steel on the inside, but it's insulated on the outside of it. And then you just you pour your pop in there. You put your pop in there, then you pour ice on top of it so it cools them down.
All right.
Yeah. But it makes it nice. And then a guy I know from the food auction, he's got a bunch of them freezer packs, and they're the big ones. They're like 10 by 10s or 10 by 12s or whatever.
Yeah.
I talked last night, I'm going to buy a bunch of those, and that'll save me on buying ice all the time, because I can just put those in the freezer at night, and then they're frozen.
Exactly. I like those things. You freeze them up. Yep. And they last. I mean, we put them in this cooler, and they'll last all day while we're out.
Right.
They last all day. It keeps the cooler nice and cool. And it's a lot cheaper buying darn bags of ice.
Yeah. Yep. But to buy them, the guy's an auction wholesaler, so he gets all that stuff auction price. And if I went to buy them things, they're probably $6, $7 a piece. But I'm getting them at just a little over $1.25 a piece for them. So that's economically
Yeah,
feasible.
you might want to help out our friend Tim. He's got some major stuff going on over there.
Tim, I'm sorry, man. I'll tell you what the recipe is for ice. First of all, you got to get you some water, and you put it on the stove. You bring it up to a boil, and you keep stirring it and stirring it and stirring it, okay, until it's completely gone. Okay, once it's completely gone, you take that pot with all that vaporized water in it, and you pour it into a jar, and then you seal it up real nice and tight. Put that jar in your freezer, and in a matter of hours, you'll have ice.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally.
Dehydrated ice.
It's very light.
Yeah. It's freeze dried ice. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's it. And when you're done, all you have to do is if if you're the kind of person that just absolutely has to see what the ice looks like, you just add water to it. Because it is as clear as Wonder Woman's jet.
I couldn't have put this whole cockamamie story together like you did. You did that very well. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been on your evening program before. It's usually early in the morning.
Right? Yeah. It makes it nice. If people want to see me. My brother was at a couple of live streams. He said, "Man, people are asking where you at. How come you don't do a night show because they don't get to see you?" So, I might as well try it.
Exactly.
Got it.
Well, when I was doing 2 live streams a day, I do one in the morning, I do one in the evening, and it does make a difference because there's a different crowd from the morning than there is the evening. I mean, there's going to be some of the same people, but there is a different crowd. They can only make it in the mornings. They can't make it, at night.
Right. So, and at 8 o'clock at night, it's 1 o'clock across the pond, so a lot of them can't make it then.
Exactly.
But Gene Chambers, he goes by pots, so he probably woke up 22 pots ago, and he probably has 3 pots to go before he goes to bed. So, yeah.
And he's not even here to hear that. He's going to have to play this live stream over again just so he can hear it.
Why I said it because I know it wasn't here. He's talking about the stuff he used to get. Those cold bags. Those are nice. So,
let's see, dang, where I used to work, we would get medicine and had gobs of them. It was still there. I could get you 2 or 3 tow sacks full of them.
how about them ice packs?
Okay. See, that's what do they call it? Lingo that I don't understand.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. My sister used to work for the Humane Society, and they used to get medicine like that, and it would be refrigerated. They'd have ice packs in them, and she would. This is when I was a kid. I was still in high school. I was like I don't know, a sophomore or junior or something like that. And my sister was working Humane Society, and it was a kill Humane Society. They, after they were there for 15 days, they put them down. And my sister had to put them down one day, and she was in there, and they had a little viewfinder in there, and she looked through there to see if they, were down, and one was still screaming in there, jumping around, and she couldn't do it after that. So me and my brother would go over there on Saturdays, and do it for them. So it was something, I didn't like doing it either, but, it was something that had to be done. And,
that's very sad.
It is sad. I didn't like doing it, but, if you didn't do it, they didn't have room for the other ones coming in that could possibly have a chance to be, adopted. So,
I don't know what it is, but every night when I go upstairs, the TV's running and they're playing that commercial on the, it's not a bobcat. It's like a what a tiger, the striped tiger that's on
It's the white tiger. Yeah.
the white tiger.
Um,
I can't remember the name of the tiger, but it's put out by
World Wildlife Federation.
World Wildlife Federation.
Snow leopard.
The
That's
snow
it.
leopard.
Snow leopard.
And they play this commercial, and it's caught in a trap, and you hear it crying, and then they ask for $8 a month, and then you've got the children that need
Yeah.
food, and they're asking for only $19 a month. You can help the kids, and then you got another organization that's asking for another $19 a month. That's all it is.
St. Jude's.
Huh?
St. Jude's.
St. Jude's. I mean, there's just so much. By the time you're done listening to all these commercials and you're crying and blubbering, you just paid out your whole paycheck to help these places.
Right. Well, that the American Humane Society or whatever that one is, they claim don't give money to that one because that one actually they only get like 9 cents of the money out of every dollar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, and it all goes to the CEO makes like $12 million or $15 million a year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I'll keep my opinions to myself on that, but I'm sure you're probably knowing what I'm thinking right now about that.
Yep. Like I said, if I give to a charity, I want to give to a charity that actually gets the money, not to somebody that doesn't get the money. My youngest brother, used to work for a phone company or telemarketing company, and they would do donations for charities and stuff. And he'd say, whatever they do, if they call you, don't give them any money. I said, why is that? You work for them. He said, let me tell you something. When you donate $10, that charity only gets like 9 cents. The rest of it goes to us and to the CEO and all this other stuff with the other company, because we charge them like 60 cents on every dollar.
Yeah.
Collect. So, that's just food for thought when you get them telemarketers calling you, for leukemia or all that. None of that money is going there. Go right to the source and give them the money yourself.
But, I do the same thing over at my live stream. I say, when you're going to donate to a place, donate to a non-profit organization. Non-profit.
Did you see where firemen wanted to know who the old man was on the panel? And I told him
he's talking about you, not me.
Right.
You always keep telling me you're the older one.
Oh. Yeah. Thought I'd tell him before you did. So, my brother gave me he wanted to donate $10 to that Lemons for Leukemia. And I told him, I said, well, if you don't mind, I'll give it to Gene Chambers because it will go, Gene can use that.
That's right.
The Lemons for Leukemia, if you guys still haven't donated or you do donate to somebody that will use the money and that actually will get it. I don't care who you donate it to. We donate to somebody that will use it and actually get it.
That's right. I totally agree with that. And I support Gene Chambers. I think he's an awesome guy. Definitely.
So, I have to go to his about page on his PayPal, and I'll send him $10 tonight or tomorrow morning, whatever.
Nice.
But I think Gene can use it. So I'd much rather see if somebody send Gene a couple hundred baby dolls that nobody wants.
That'd be nice. I'd like to see him get a jackpot one day with that.
Right. Well, you're right, Magic Melody. Nonprofits still have CEOs, but most of their CEOs only get like the Salvation Army. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember, but I think he only gets like $15,000 or $20,000 a year, I believe. Plus, he gets his house and his car and stuff like that, and all his bills are paid. But he's not getting $25 or $30 million.
Right.
So the guy, he only gets like maybe $25,000 a year, free money. I mean, spending money.
Jerry Hagman said he needs a link for Gene Chambers' channel so he can go over there and help him out.
Okay, I will do that.
Jerry Hagerman, thank you. That's kind of you.
You're right, it is. So, Mean Gene Chambers.
Yeah, Gene Chambers refurbishes dolls, and he also helps out. I think it's widowed veterans, right? Yeah, and he also carves out wooden toys for boys, the dolls, of course, for the girls, and he gives this stuff away. He just simply gives it away. I mean, he's on a fixed income, and I always say, it costs money to buy the tools to be able to carve and cut things out, and it's not free when you're on a fixed income and you can't do much. So all donations, he certainly appreciates it over there. And remember, he's giving this stuff away. He's doing it from his heart.
Sorry, that was the wrong link. I'm glad I'd seen that when I did it.
What's that?
I actually put the link to the Hangout in there. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
I don't know why, because I did copy and paste. It just didn't work. There you go.
on your own live stream. That's kind of odd.
Yeah. So, yeah. Because when I invite you up, I go in and copy and paste the link and then send it to your live, So, but right there, that is Gene Chambers' homepage. And all you got to do is go into his About page there, Jerry. And you go to his About page, and there's a PayPal button in there. Go ahead and hit that PayPal button. I take it because that's the way he told me it was. I haven't been there yet, but hit the About, the PayPal button and do the PayPal. So I'm sure that's how it works. So, and I'm going to send him some money tonight or tomorrow morning, so he has it. So. But if you guys have baby dolls, and get a hold of Gene, and if you don't want them or whatever, get a hold of Gene, and ask him how you can get them to him, and I'm sure he will take them. So.
I wanted to make mention to Margie Yeomans. She said we collected 24 big boxes of clothes to take to the vets home today at church. Margie Yeomans, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Yep, that's really nice.
Wow.
I'm a vet, and Cab Southern's a vet, so
yep.
I appreciate it. Let me go into his thing. Right here, yeah. And then any donations are accepted by PayPal at Gene's address down there. So I guess that's it right there. Is that how you sent it that one time there?
I forgot how I sent it. Yeah, I thought there was a PayPal. I thought he had a PayPal thing there. Let me look at his page here.
Yeah.
Okay, About page. Yes. I just typed that address in over at PayPal, and it brings that up.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
Okay. So that's all you got to do is type that address into the PayPal button or link, and then it'll bring up Gene's, and you can pay it that way.
Yep.
Thank you for telling me that, because I didn't know. So, Moose Knuckle. When I pass, can everyone come to my funeral in FBI outfits, wearing sunglasses, and stand at the back and not say a word to anyone? Oh, to think I lived a cool double life. That's funny. Mr. Gixer. I guess that's how you say it. Instead of Mr. Fixer, Mr. Gixer. How you doing? That's a new name on me. So.
Yeah, I've never seen that channel before.
No. Mr. Gixer got 123 channel followers. Let's see how much content they got.
Whoa! Wow! Check out that banner.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Tales from the Cave. Are you threatening me? There you go.
Yeah, that banner's like clickbait.
Yeah.
Hello.
You know, his channel, I just showed you some channel love there, Mr. Gixer. I think we went to different schools together.
Well, we've got Hillary on there. We've got Trump. We've got who else is on there?
Got a bunch.
A lot of political stuff here. It looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's no, I'm not sure if you see what I typed. It's no step on steak. There's snakes, yeah.
Ah.
Right up here with his icons you put up here. Don't step on the snakes. Yeah.
See, Jerry agrees with me. He agrees with me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. Just once I like to be called sir without having to hear the place of business. Please put your pants back on. Ghost, man, you're funny. You are really funny. I keep sending everybody I can to your channel, man, because I think everybody is missing out on a good channel there. You want to come on up for a little bit there, Moose Knuckle? We'd love to have you, I'm sure.
Yeah, Moose Knuckle Outdoor. I remember when he first started that channel.
He is funny, man.
That was
My
like,
wife absolutely loves him.
probably about 8 months ago, maybe now.
Yeah.
He's also a veteran, by the way. Did you know that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, he's not a veteran yet until he retires, but he's close to retirement. I think less than 2 years, I think.
That's hey, I don't care if he is a vet. He's still in the service, so it makes him a man, the military man. So gets all my respect anyways.
Yeah, 20 years he's going to have in.
Yeah.
Wow, the time's flying by. 1.5 years left.
That's good.
He'll be here before you know it.
You're right.
And then it'll be freedom. I'm free.
Sleeve stack rule. That is the geriatric cab 7. So that's the young man sitting in the panel right here. This is a cab 7.
When you're young,
He's a young man. He's not very old.
That's why, yeah. Now, listen, if no one knew our ages, I would like to do this test. And you and me butted up against each other, and I would ask the chat, who's the older one out of us two? But see, I can't do that because most everyone already here knows.
Yeah.
But I bet you I'd
Are
win.
you
They'd
coming?
say, yeah, Cab 7's the older guy. Yeah, he's the older one.
He wanted to know if you were coming. I don't know about what.
We're coming, right, Matt? Well, I've already told you, there, Moose Knuckle. I already told you. I'd be right proud. Putting aside any differences, I'd be right proud, and to be right there to see you retire. You know that. Yep.
If I can make it, I'll come, Moose. Hey, I absolutely love your channel, man. So
that's a big deal. 20 years in the service, serving our country. Yeah. Look at Mr. Gixer says, let me guess, 27 and 23. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You're close.
If you added those two numbers together,
Yeah.
it's still younger than what we are.
Yeah. Yep, we are brothers. That's right, Moose Knuckle. All
Yep.
different side.
That's right. And no one can take that away from us.
Right.
No one.
Yeah. So even though like it's like YouTube, you know, we're all one big family here, but we may not be one big happy family,
I agree. I
but
agree.
we're all still one family.
Yeah. I suppose it's like any normal family, you know. Most families have their squabbles and then they have good times, you know, it's just the way it is.
Right.
That's right there, Moose Knuckle. That's right.
You want to come on up, Moose? I'd love to have you up here. We would. There's only 12 of us out here watching, but I'd love to have you up here.
Leave the past behind, smile every day, never wear underwear. I don't know. Inspirational statuses are hard.
That's right. They got the word commando from someplace, didn't they? I actually like doing this Sunday night snack chat because it actually, you know, it's relaxing. You get to talk to people just, you know, for a couple
Yeah,
hours.
but you know what, there, Iron Dog. Every panel that I've been on your channel here has always felt relaxing.
Yeah.
It's usually very good conversation. It goes by pretty quick when you're having a good conversation, but they've all been relaxing, and I have never seen a complaint from any of your subscribers. None.
No,
You've got a good thing going on over here. You really do.
that's right. Hopefully, you know, we get this to catch on and give more other channels to do the same thing, you know.
Yep, exactly.
You can only grow so big, and you know, I want to get all these other channels to grow bigger. Like what's up with Mr. Pro Wrestling? He's got a good channel.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Get there and see it that often, but he's got a good channel. Well, I like you watching us there, Jerry. It's nice.
I don't think I know Jerry Hagerman. I gotta check out his channel here. Let me see. I gotta check this out.
He just had a giveaway today.
Hagerman.
He just had a giveaway today for there's 250 subscribers or channel followers, I think it was, or 200. But he had a giveaway today, and I can't remember the two people that won it, but I went in and watched it. I missed it when he did it live, but it was cool. He gave away you know, a steel and a striker and a knife and a piece of flint, and there was two giveaways. And he did a second place was just a piece of flint and a steel and a striker. But the first place was the biggest, you know, the world's biggest striker or you know, steel.
Oh, yeah, that's like $50 for one of those things.
Yeah.
Nathan 4071. He is the master of those ferro rods, and I'm proud to have several of them from him. Looks like our friend Jerry Hackerman is a bushcrafter, kind of like prepping a little bit. I like this. I'm going to subscribe. Well, by God, I'm already subscribed. So
Yeah.
I've got the bell rung. I'm already subscribed to Jerry Hagman. All right. Yeah.
RG, when is your birthday? She's born in July too. I want to see if she's closer to my birthday or closer to yours. What day is your birthday in July, Margie?
Jerry Hagman, that's true. I've seen that happen so many times where people have a giveaway, and be a part of the giveaway, you've got to subscribe to the channel. That's right. Just what a lot of people do. And then when everyone's excited, you get all these people and your subscriber counts rise, and all of a sudden the giveaway is done and you see people lose, you start losing the subscribers. That's so lame. It really is. You know, if I'm going to go to a channel, I don't care what their giveaway is. I've subscribed them because I like the content. If they've got a giveaway going on, that's just a bonus.
I win.
What?
Margie Yeoman's birthday is July 18th. I'm closer to her birthday than you are.
Well, la-di-da. Wow. Okay, you both are a little bit older than me, just a little bit. Oh, wait a second. 1953.
Yeah,
Oh, I had no idea the age of Margie.
yeah, but she was born in July. I wanted to find out what the date was to see if she was born close to your date or close to mine.
Oh, wow.
So,
Good for her.
yeah,
1953. I would have
yeah.
never guessed
Margie,
that.
she can be my older sister, and I can be her younger brother, but I can be your older brother, and she can be your older sister.
Always making me the baby of the family. Yeah.
Yeah. So, here's a question for you, high mileage fellows. How do you cope with your demons? Alcohol, Mr. Gixer. No, uh, I face my alcohols head on. Not my demons head on. If you don't face your problems, you'll always live with problems the rest of your life. So, I have trouble walking, so I face my problems. Anything that I have that's wrong in my life, I try to face it. I never try to run away from anything. So, one bad boy, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, just face your problems. Just go right at it, headstrong, and face at them.
I believe that. I
Come on,
definitely believe in that.
So,
Ain't no one else going to do it for you.
that's right. You can get people to help you and point you in the right direction and all that other stuff, but it takes you to do it. So,
That's right.
And I don't know how old you really are, if you're young or if you're old or whatever, but if you're a lot younger than us, then take it from somebody that's lived for a while. So, hey, Jerry, I'm coping right now with a Bud Light. Well, you was coping with a Bud Light when I seen you do your live stream. And you said you had to hurry up and get it done so you could get another one. See, I was watching. That is Cab 7 there, one bad boy. Check him out. I think he's a gaming channel. Let's see.
A gaming channel? No, this guy's a cook, a chef. It looks like a farmer.
Yeah, that's what he is, right? Yep.
Heck yeah.
There he is.
Is my attempt at sharing my hobbies and passions with friends and family. I am no expert in any arena, but always willing to try or learn something new. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, there you go.
Yep. I just ring his bell. We have a live stream, and so I try to check out almost as many as I can. Pardon your French. Hey, I don't mind French.
Oh man, are you are you from Wyoming?
Yeah.
One bad boy. Is that where you live? Is in Wyoming? Hey, Wisconsin Grid, good to see you. The Angry Amish Hitman, good to see you.
Greg, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah. Oh, well, listen to this. There, one bad boy too. I know Wyoming by heart. Now, I lived in Montana for 20 years, so I'm very familiar with Wyoming. And if this is just one piece of trivia, a lot of people don't know this, but Wyoming has the lowest population in the United States.
And you know why you know all of Wyoming so easy or so well?
Okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
There's only 3 roads in Wyoming. The road to your house, the road out of your house, and the road back to town. That's all there is.
That's almost true. That really is. Heck yeah. Western part of Wyoming, they've got the Rocky Mountains. They've got Yellowstone National Park. It's a beautiful state, and it's a big state.
It is.
I love Wyoming.
Yeah. I've never been there, but I always wanted to go.
Heck yeah.
I'm good there, Wisconsin, Greg. I only had my hip fall out 3 times today, so I'm doing excellent.
Oh,
It's still young.
well, you better not be saying that after this surgery.
No, hopefully not.
We want to get that darn problem fixed right away.
Oh, yeah, was it yesterday? I was in the live stream, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there and I just move like this, and I go, give me a minute. You know, I don't want to see a grown man cry. Give me a minute. Yeah,
Oh, I'm serious.
it's 500,000 folks, but there's more here than people. I can believe that.
That's a fact. It is. It's a fact. They got like 486,000 people in Wyoming. I mean, you don't see people. You don't. You see antelope and you see deer.
There's nothing
If you're a
wrong.
hunter, it's a huntersman paradise.
I guess that's where I'm moving to then. I don't care if I have to go hunting with an electric wheelchair. You know.
I've seen that done before.
Yep.
I've seen that done. Got to do what you got to do.
I like it here in central Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Now, see, I'm in the same state as Mr. Now, I can't pronounce. I'm trying to
Gixxer, like Fixer, but Gixxer.
Gixxer. Okay. Now, that's where I live, is in Pennsylvania. It's not my preferred state. I like it. I've gotten used to it, but I'd rather be back in Montana if I had a choice.
I'd love to go to Alaska. I own property up in Alaska.
Yeah, tell that story again. I remembered that story.
I am a property owner of Alaskan property. The only thing is I don't get no oil revenue or anything like that, but I own 1 square inch in Alaska. 1 square inch, 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch, 1 square inch. And that is a big chunk of property there in that great big old state. My dad bought it for 50 cents when he was a kid. He sent in, I don't know, 4 or 5 cereal box tops plus a self-stamped dress envelope and 50 cents. And they sent him a title to 1 square inch of land.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know, it was, you know, a gimmick or whatever, but would have been nice, you know. I'd like to find that piece of land up there and put a flagpole up in it, but you know, I'd probably have to buy the surrounding area, the surrounding 15 lots around it.
I'm trying to think. Flagpole, two inches. You're gonna have to cut it in half.
Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna have to buy 15 or 20 parcels of land around it, you know, for 50 cents a piece.
You know, that is the only state that's left on my bucket list is Alaska, and I'm going to do it before I die. And the place I want to go to, people are going to go, why do you want to go there out of all places? I don't want to go to Fairbanks. I don't want to go to Juneau, and I don't want to go to Fairbanks, Juneau. What's the other big one? There's like 3 major cities. I want to go to Barrow, Alaska. It's the farthest, most northern town in Alaska.
Well, how are you doing, Grandmaster Chicken? You guys check his channel out. He's got 1,292 channel followers and a bunch of content. So, yeah.
Jerry, did you see what Jerry said?
But it's, yeah.
Hey, for the right price,
Right.
you could sell it to Jerry.
That's right. I think there's a markup on it though now. So cool, $1.27. You know, that's highway robbery.
Yeah, right.
I think my dad bought it back in 19. I think he was 10 years old, so I think he bought it back in 1946. I think.
Whoa.
Or 44, something like that. So, yeah.
1946.
Yeah, I'll bring you up, but it's not going to be a long. We're getting off at 10 o'clock, so I'll bring you up. Yeah.
Well, I got to fill you in there, Iron Dog. Alaska wasn't even a state in 1946.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, so he bought it pre-Alaska.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
The Redneck Railroad. Hey, good to see you, buddy. Farm Boy 45. You bringing Farm Boy up?
Yeah, I'll bring him up. He
All
always
right.
shaved. You know that, don't you?
What's that?
He always shaved.
What?
He shaved his beard off.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. He looks about 4 months younger.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he's 65 now instead of 94. But
Wow, that's some exaggeration.
if you want to go out and shave again, so.
Dang.
Grandmaster Chicken, I haven't seen you in here in a long time, but it's nice to have you here. So. Redneck Railroad. I didn't say hi to you, but hi to you now. You've been growing yours for a year, so in August. So I grow a beard all the time. I just,
There, and unless you know how to maintain it,
right.
And it takes some work to maintain a beard. There's a lot of beard channels out there. I've watched them.
I love you too.
Hey, Grandmaster Chicken, it's good to see you.
No, did not hear about the Waffle House shooting there, Redneck.
Oh, I haven't heard about that.
I was at the dinner there, Cad, and my brother was there, and I said, "Did you ever hear about the wino, the drunken wino that got baptized?" He said, "No." I said, "But I have a feeling you're going to tell me." I said, "Yeah, I'm going to tell you." I said, "There's this drunken guy. He comes walking down the river bank, and there's the preacher out there. He's doing the baptism. He's baptizing people left and right. Next thing you know, the old wino, he falls right into the old creek, and the preacher grabs him, picks him up, puts him under the water, pulls him back up, and says, 'Have you found Jesus Christ yet?' He said, 'No.' And he puts him back down again. He holds him down there for a few seconds. He pulls him back up and says, 'Have you found Jesus Christ yet?' He said, 'No.' He puts him down there, and all of a sudden, he's going like this, back and forth, and around this way, and he pulls him back up, and he says, 'Have you found Jesus Christ yet?' The guy looks at him and says, 'Are you sure he went in the water right here?'"
I knew it. I knew it. Hey, Grandmaster Chicken, that's his new channel name, but it used to be the unfunny funny guy or something like that. That guy has a story to tell. He really does. And his story is so cool. I won't share it, but he can share it. I mean, he is a good guy. He really is a good guy. And I definitely support him. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Grandmaster Chicken, that's a good guy.
I finally got an email today from him on the mailing list, because he used to put us on a mailing list for jokes, and
Yeah.
I just finally got one again today. I hadn't had one in a long time. So.
Oh, maybe he didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know what was going on, but I just got it today or yesterday, I think it was. Yeah.
If a man speaks in the forest and there's no women there to hear him, is he still wrong?
Yeah.
Wow. You know who comes on the panel just in time as I end that, that reading that joke? It's Farmer Boy 45. I see you over there.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Not too bad. How's your mom doing?
Went to see her. I can't go. They're going tomorrow to go see her, but I can't. I got a bad cold, and I don't want to, contaminate her with my sickness. So she's I it was a shocker. When I seen her, I, I broke down really hard, really hard. I I I, I can't imagine my mother being looking like that. You know, she can't talk. She had a whole bunch of tubes in her, and she uh she uh got a feeding tube in her still, and now she can't use. They have all these other wires into her. Where she's got to go to the bathroom and all that. It's really hard to see that, and I did make a video last night, and I did get a strike for it because I had to put. I wanted to do it because that's my mother's favorite song.
I can do that, Jeff.
What song?
"Old Rickett Cross" by Alan Jackson.
Old Rugged Cross. That's a good old gospel song there. It's been around a long time.
Yep, and I got a warning from uh, YouTube last night, and I got kind of worried about it. And Iron Dog told me it was just a one time deal. I think that, I, but I got it up there. I did send it to you there, Ben.
You,
So
you sent me what?
the video of my mother. I got my mother. I got all my other family members that passed on, but my mom was there, and I
Oh,
made a collage of them, everybody that passed on. Well, honey, I will later. Okay. And I
you
don't know
sent
what.
that. How did you send that? In a private message or?
I sent it. I got it on YouTube. So if you go in my YouTube, it's
Oh,
up there.
okay. It's a little video that you dedicated to your family?
Yep. My
Nice.
dad's on. My dad's on there. My mom's on there. My aunt's on there. My mother and father-in-law is on there.
Okay. I will be
I
sure to look at that, my friend.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was hard. I started breaking down, crying and stuff like that when I was doing it, and
It's not easy. It's not easy. Hey, I totally get it. I lost my parents a long time ago, but it's not an easy thing. But they say that, over time, it does get a little bit easier. It does. It gets a little bit easier. But I told you, I said miracles can happen. Mom might be around for another 20 years. You just don't know.
Mhm.
yeah, she's fighting, but I think she kind of give up in a way where she just don't want to. She don't want
Well,
to do anything anymore.
let me add something to this.
Please do.
My dad, my dad passed away on November 30th of 2004, and my mom passed away on the 25th of July 2005, 8 months away from each other. And my mom got sick about April of 2005, and she had to go to the hospital. And then she went into a nursing home, and her health started getting bad, really bad. And I talked to her. I said, what's going on, Mom? And she said, I miss Dad. I miss your dad really bad. And I told her, I said, we all understand that. And she says, I want to go, I want to be with him. And I said, well, if that's what you really want, then, go and, be with Dad. And I can see if it's maybe that's what your mom wants. Maybe your mom's just tired and she just wants to be with your dad. So don't, hold any pent up, frustrations or anything like that she gives up or whatever. It's not that she's given up. It's just she wants to move on, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I talked to her yesterday. I told her I said I love you, and she told me to tell my two kids that I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my kids. That grandma might be on her way to go see the angels or something like that. I haven't told them yet. So, I'm just right now hoping and praying And I'm still praying. I've been losing a lot of sleep over it. And I've been on my channel and I am doing a lot of weird crap on there. I don't know if anybody sees it, but uh, I feel like I'm putting a lot of people, you know, upsetting a lot of people, and I'm thinking I'm losing some followers and stuff like that. And I did say I was sorry, and I was planning um, I was planning on to stay off of YouTube for a while, the live streams and stuff like that. But everybody over there keeps saying, "Don't do it, man. Don't do it. We love you. We want you to stay. We want you to stay." They're fighting me to stay, but I wanted to, clear my head, get back, where I am.
Right?
I do, it's like I'm doing a lot of bad stuff over there, and I know I shouldn't be doing it. And I say sorry, and I don't know what else to say.
Let,
And
let me let me let me tell you something there, farm boy. I remember having a conversation with you, and I asked you. I said, "Why did you come to YouTube?" And you're hoping to look for some friends. Well, you reached that goal. You not only started a channel on YouTube, you found some followers that are following your channel's getting bigger, and now you've got some dedicated people that look at you as a friend.
Hmm.
So don't be shocked when people that say they're your friend get upset when you say, maybe I need to take a break from YouTube. A
mhm.
friend does care. So keep that in mind that those people that care about you, they're saying it for a reason.
Yeah. Thank you. What, Kim Fry? I think that's her name, Fluffy or Kim Fluffy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Kim Fife.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Right. Well, you don't know what you're missing, Kathy Miller. I'm telling you, I know the woman that made this stuff, and it's pretty damn tasty.
What you eating?
It's called a taco dip. My wife made it.
That sounds good.
It is good. It's got hamburger, refried beans, sour cream, cheese, taco seasoning. I got it.
Well, see what I'm doing over there. I'm doing a lot of raunchy stuff over there, like doing
Oh,
a lot of you know, kind of porn. It's not that I'm taking my clothes off or anything like that, but I'm just like thinking
oh, yeah.
like you don't want to see this
I
fat
just
body
lost an
naked.
appetite.
I think my chocolate pudding is starting to come back up.
No, I'm doing a lot of off color jokes over there, and um,
If that's what your audience likes, whatever, keep it up. If that's not what they
Sandy,
like,
I think I lost Sandy K because Sandy K said that you're making yourself look like an ass, and you was really doing real good, and now you're making yourself looking like an ass. And bye, and I didn't have it. I haven't heard her in 3 days now, so I think I lost her. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I've been. That's why I'm thinking about those. You know, chill on the live streams and just put videos up for a while until I get my head clear. But like TCTV, they all in Texas Savage, they all still want me to come up and stay on and do the show, and I keep telling them, I'm going through a lot of problems now, and I don't know how to handle it. That's what I think that's what I'm doing. I can't handle it.
right?
I know I got a lot of people out there, a lot of followers, and a lot of good friends out there, and they all love me, and I love them back. But I mean, if I'm hurting other people in the long run, I don't want to do that.
Right. So you gotta distinguish yourself from that. So
Yeah,
there's,
you
there's
you
been a lot of good channels started out good and ended up bad. So
yeah. And that's the thing about YouTube. YouTube is a huge, gigantic platform, and people will recognize you for your channel. They'll go, "Oh yeah, I know that channel. They do so and so," or "I know that channel. They do so and so." And the word gets around. And sometimes that can be a good thing, and sometimes that can be not such a good thing.
Yeah.
That can make or break your channel.
Hmm.
But you're still fairly young. I mean, you're very young in the YouTube community, and I think well, you're in a situation right now, and I get that. So, but eventually you'll find your niche. You'll eventually, but right now it's not easy to do that because you've got a lot on your plate. So I get it.
And like TC said, I can't please everybody. That's what I want to do. I want to please everybody, but I can't do it.
That's right. And don't get disappointed either. You're going to have followers, whether you like it or not. They're going to be dedicated to you, and they'll keep coming back. There's going to be others that'll come and leave, and that's just the way it is.
well, here's a junker says it can't be good for you, dog. It ain't good for you, but it is good for you. I'm just gonna bring up another channel. The guy started.
I'm sorry, Iron Dog. I came up here and
Well, I'm going to bring up something. There's a channel out there, and I'm not going to mention his name, but we all know him. Started out really fast, had late nights, raunchy, talking to women, and belittling women or whatever, talking sexual women. But and a lot of people didn't like that. And he lost a lot of people, lost a lot of followers, and then now he's starting to change his channel and come back to being a decent. I'm not saying he wasn't decent before, but he's trying to cater to a different type of people, and it's hard to get him back. It's hard to get him to come back. So so watch what you're doing. If you think this is the direction you want to go that way, but once you go that way, there's hardly ever that you can come back from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to try to change a lot more. Try to, calm it down some. And I've been putting restrictions on there too, so because there's a lot of other people up there. They do, they get too carried away, if you know what I mean.
Well, as you're the channel owner. That's your channel, and you have every right to lay down rules over at your channel. So either they will respect you as a channel and as a friend, they'll cut back, or they'll stop doing those things. So it's up to you to bring that up to them.
Right? But like they say, it's your channel and you do what you want. But you have to live with the
Well, like I always say, it's not just my channel, it's everybody's channel. Because I know it's my channel, but it's everybody's channel. I like to get some input on it and a lot of knowledge of other people. How I should make it more better, more like I got somebody that
I would concentrate on your mother right now, and once that work on what's going on with your mother, and because that's probably preoccupying a lot of your time, a lot of your thought process, because you're always going to think about your mother in the back of your mind. Either it gets better or something else happens, and so you'll I guess take care of that first, and then take care of your channel.
Hazy Days asking who the dude is. And I think Hazy Days knows me and you, Iron Dog, so he must be talking about Farm Boy 45 there on the panel.
How's it going, everybody?
That's Farm Boy 45 show. Type in the chat room if you could there, Farm Boy.
All right, hold on.
John, me. I think John thinks he's a roadrunner. Me.
I've got some memories of that.
Roadrunner, me. There he is, Farm Boy 45. Oh, darn, no, it's Farm Boy. Yeah. So, yeah, and Kim's in the house. And you're right, Kim 5. So, you guys.
Now, Kim Fife's channel, that's kind of like a homesteading, isn't it? If I'm correct?
No, he just talks about stuff in, he's got some cruising videos from being on, like the Princess Cruises and stuff like that, the Caribbean cruises. He's got some videos of that. He's got videos, I think it's called a fish boil or something like that, Darnell County fish boil. He's got a bunch of stuff. He does a lot of live streams. In fact, me and Kim, we worked each other and had people helping us, and we helped other people when we were trying to get through this big push that YouTube set out. So Kim usually does a live stream at night, and he'll do one in the morning or later in the morning or whatever, whenever he takes the liking to. So,
okay. Yeah, it looks like, I'm looking at Kim's channel. It's been a while since I looked at Kim's channel. Yeah, it looks like a lot of live. He's like kind of like what I do. A lot of live streams. Yep. Okay. And
he's all
much talks about everything, right?
Yep. He's all about other channels, helping them out, getting them to grow.
There you go.
Oh, and hot tub videos. So, Allie sent him a bunch of rubber floating, ducks and frogs and fish and stuff like that. And so his wife Pam wrote names on them, and I'm wrote down there as Iron Dog 63. I'm one of the fish. So yeah.
Listen, I found my favorite video over at Kim Fife's channel. It is my absolute favorite video. And it happened 2 months ago. And the title of this particular video is called Donut Bank. That's my favorite video. Wow.
Yeah, he's got a video called Fat Man in a Hot Tub. That's pretty cool. So.
I might pass that one up.
Yeah. Just finished a 5-hour live stream, Hazy Days. Well, that's good. So, did you see my garage tour, Hazy Days? I did that for you guys in your, sitting out there in your shops or your sheds and stuff. Ian wanted to see my garage, so I decided I'd do a video with my garage, and I think, you guys should pass it amongst yourselves and look at it.
K-Dog. Hey there, buddy.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're in the hospital, K-Dog.
Yeah.
Well,
Darn flu will get you. He'll bring you down. He'll bring a grown man down.
Yeah, hospitals, that's where sick people are. And don't want to go there.
Yeah, if you want to get sick, the best place I can send you to is go to a hospital.
Yeah.
You know that donut video of Kim Fife's, it's just over a minute long. And if I want to tease myself with a good time, all I got to do is watch that video. And I'll be out this door real quick to the donut shop.
I love that video you put, Sister Anna. Or,
Sister Amber Alert.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I laughed about fell out of my chair. So. Grizz, 70. Good to see you here.
It's trouble.
Hey, Chris.
Trouble. Hey, Grizz.
So,
Oh, wow. K-Dog said I was walking in a parade for a fallen soldier that was a member of my family, and I just developed a fever. I turned around, I collapsed in the middle of the parade. Oh, geez.
Oh, that ain't good.
did they stop or did they walk around you?
Well, if you want to garner some attention, that's the best way to do it.
That's right.
Wow.
Yep. I should.
Yankee living. I saw a video about a redneck hot tub. It was rather large. A gentleman eating a large can of baked beans. I'll leave the rest up to your imagination.
Oh, good God.
Chris 270, that does not surprise me. That was clickbait if I ever saw it. It was clickbait because you had me going there, buddy. Good old Doug and Stacy. They're like close to, I think, a million subscribers, aren't they?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you about it, but I'll tell you, he had me there for a good minute.
Huh.
Lou,
Is it
love
Is
you.
it sort of like the chicks in the hot tub that I did?
Do what?
Is it sort of like the 2 chicks in the hot tub video that I did? People were calling me, clickbait. I'm going to tell YouTube. Go ahead, you dirty-minded fool. You can tell all you want.
Yeah.
Lou, love you.
Good to see
How
you,
you
Lou.
doing, Lou?
Love you. No, I saw a hot tub here, a redneck hot tub here in Pennsylvania last year. And it was 4 guys sitting in the back of a pickup truck. And what they did, they bought that blue tarp that you get at any Lowe's, any Home Depot, and they lined the back end of the pickup truck, filled it with water, and there are 4 guys sitting back in the pickup truck on a main strip and drinking beer. And I'm going, there's something wrong with this picture. Where's the women at? I just kept going. Just kept going. Didn't even look in my rearview mirror, just kept driving.
Here's Mr. Gixer wants to know what does forgiveness is a personal thing means.
Oh, you'll have to go watch that video. You'll have to go watch that video.
Hey, Lulu. How's it going? How's your day, man? My day's so-so.
Well, Marjorie, if you have a drill press and a jackhammer and stuff like that, and you want to get rid of them, you can send them to me. Just leave me a message in my about page, and you don't have to tell me how to use them. I already know how to use all that stuff. Yeah. It's hard to believe that kids nowadays don't know nothing anymore. Well, it's not hard to believe. It's just inconceivable.
Ben, I'm gonna try that redneck hot tub, but I will run the exhaust into the bubbles. Well,
Well, you know what a true Dutch oven is, don't you?
what's that?
A true Dutch oven is when you lay in bed and you fart and then you pull the covers over your head.
Yeah.
Wait, so yeah, go ahead and try that sometime.
My wife calls it the gas chamber.
The gas chamber.
A 6-hour show. You had a 6-hour instead of a 5-hour show.
Wow, that's a lot of hours. Really, that's a lot of hours.
It is.
When I get done, honey, we will.
We can't talk about what a Superman is. Yeah, we probably can't talk about what a Superman is. Did that?
You know, that doesn't surprise me about Grizz, not at all.
You know, I always say, "Hey, honey, did you hear that frog?"
Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back. Be right back.
Yankee, you have a good night, man. We'll see you in the morning if you show up. Yes, ma'am. I'll consider that, and I don't need a double hip replacement.
So how you been feeling there, Iron Dog?
About the same. Just hips getting worse and worse every day.
My arthritis in my back been killing me lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a slip disc in my back, and it kills me after the time. I have to take aspirin all the time for it.
Well, that's good there, Hazy Days. If it was going good and you didn't realize it, so. Yeah, don't need to. I was watching HBO's sports documentary they had this weekend, and it was about Andre the Giant. And they were talking, Vince McMahon brought it up. He said, let me tell you something. Flatulence, you want to talk about somebody with flatulence? When Andre the Giant would let loose, it would rumble. It would sound like a rumble. And it would drive you out of the room. It didn't matter where you were and how big the room was. It would drive you out of the room.
Yeah, I wish I had a hot tub here. I can put a hot tub in my apartment. It's too damn small for a hot tub. She's doing, she's still worse, Lulu. She's still on the oxygen and, feeding tube, and, now they got her, they have to clean her system out with a tube too. So she's still on life support. Thank you for asking. I did a video. If anyone out there wants to, I did a video for her. It's on my page. So if you all want to go see it, I did it pretty good. I got a strike for it, but I did a pretty good job on it.
Andre was hired to fill up the Goodyear blimp. They have a segment in there. They were talking about Ric Flair. Says, you know what they're drinking about with Andre? I'll tell you what. This is no lie. Andre drank 105 beers one night, and he says, I'm going to tell you right now, Andre, he drank the majority of them. So,
Andre didn't drink? I didn't know that.
oh, he drank 24 to 48 bottles of wine.
Wow.
He only drank.
Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin. Hey there, buddy.
Mr. Mega Fred, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, rock on. So,
Now that guy can cook some serious barbecue.
oh yeah. Yeah, I watched it.
You know, the thing that really sucks, he'll come over to my channel and say, Cab, you need to come over and watch this new video I put out. And I know every darn time I go over and watch it, I haven't eaten yet. And that's the stupidest thing for me to do because I don't have the pork roast. I don't have the ribs and all this stuff that he's cooking up. I don't have it readily available. So I'm sitting here with foam coming down my mouth and going, damn, that looks good. He is a fine cook on the grill.
I bought a freezer out about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago at the food auction, and I got like 10 slabs of ribs.
Oh, yeah.
So and I got them in the freezer right now. I give $85 for this thing. I got like 60 bags of French fries, like 35 or 40 boxes of waffles, and then about the same amount of pancakes. And
Wow.
pork smoke chops. I got each of those, a couple cases of egg rolls, and some other stuff. And it was just an astronomical amount of food for $85. But it had all these racks of ribs in there. So I think I'm gonna take one out maybe in the next couple of days, thaw it out, and then bake it all day and see what it turns out. I don't really like ribs because I don't like to eat around the bone and all that other stuff. But if they fall off the bone, then I don't mind them so much.
You got a lot for that kind of money. That is a
Who
lot.
said like? Hey, listen. Who said life was easy? There's got to be a little bit of effort. Come on now.
I know, but and I know that you can't get the meat off the bone when you ain't got no teeth.
I know that.
Well, that's what they call meat tenderizer.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like the other day, I would try to eat a piece of steak, and I couldn't chew the damn thing.
yeah, I did that here about a week ago. I mean, I was drooling over at the grocery store, and I pulled out a couple steaks out of the bin there. I brought them home, and I didn't marinate them.
Mm.
And I didn't what do you call that with the hammer?
Tenderizer.
I didn't tenderize them. Okay, I didn't do that. So all I'm thinking about how good the steak's going to be with the sautéed mushrooms and onions, which
Oh,
I did have that.
you
But I
make me
got a chunk of that first chunk of steak in my mouth. I mean, I got saliva all over the place. Man, I could not bite into it. I could not bite into it. It was like rubber. The whole steak was like rubber, man. That's why I buy from the butcher. That's why I should buy from the butcher. Yeah.
Right.
What a huge disappointment.
Well, guess what? I got myself in a little tiffy.
Uh-oh.
Yep. I got a challenge. Someone challenged me to eat Limburger cheese, and I said, I'll top that off. I'll make it as a grilled cheese sandwich. And they said, really? Yep.
Oh.
And I challenged Connor. He's going to do the ghost pepper challenge.
Yeah, I can't do that kind of stuff no more.
Well, I'll tell you what, Limburger cheese, me and my wife, we love Limburger cheese.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Someone said that it smells like ASS.
Well.
I remember the Abbott and Costello video when the guy comes in and orders a Limburger cheese sandwich. And Bud goes to pull the top of the cover off the cheese, and you oh, then the cheese nose clips on and stuff. It's funny.
It kind of reminds me now out here in Amish land, Amish country, they're just putting out the fertilizer out onto the fields, okay? And when you drive past one of those farmer fields with manure, fresh manure all over it, it hits you like a brick wall.
Yep.
That's what Limburger cheese reminds me of.
Lulu said, I never had it.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
I never heard of it.
It really stinks. But Kathy Miller, she'll tell you that's good old country fresh air. We go by an old dairy farm or something. She go, oh, no.
Yeah, well, I like to do that because I love living out in the country. But this is the stuff that they just put out. It was a little bit overpowering. I mean, I kind of drove off the side of the road a little bit.
Well, every time
Zeppelin, you can invite every one of us. Just make us RSVP so you know how many steaks to make, and we'll be over.
That's right. Exactly.
If we can all make it, hey, you say 6 weeks from today on this date, I'm going to have a cookout. You guys come, send me an RSVP so I know how many steaks to have, and then if we can be there, we'll send you the RSVP.
And it would be really nice if you could be generous enough to pay for the plane tickets.
Yeah. Hell, I can be there if you're going to pay for the airplane tickets.
Heck yeah.
Save up on your YouTube tickets.
I mean, Mr. Mega Fred, you're a mega channel. So hell, you must be making lots of money.
Who, me?
Mega channel and Mega Fred.
Oh.
Call it the honey dipper, yeah. Honey wagon. Yeah.
Oh, now see, there's something I know about Lulu Love You. She does not like the smell of this stuff, honey. She does not like it. Who does not like the smell of honey?
Yeah.
You know she's going to kill me after that.
Good old-fashioned bee puke. Oh, yeah. My son's got a friend that works at a place where they work with honey, and they get it by the barrels. He says, I can get you 5 gallons every time, any day of the week for nothing.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, honey is extremely expensive.
Right.
Liquid manure isn't pretty.
I don't mind the smell of chicken manure and horse manure and cow manure. I don't mind that. But when we drove out here, it was either yesterday, I think it was yesterday, passing by those fields, it was extremely potent. I mean, I hadn't smelled it that strong before.
Right.
My nephew runs a farm, and he always, every time we drive by a farm or something, he rolls down the window, smell that good fiber. I said, what fiber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, see, all my soil that I have in my raised bed gardens is from the Amish farms. I actually go there and I buy it by truckload, and I fill up my raised bed gardens. That's some good stuff.
Right.
And there is no chemicals in it whatsoever. It's all organic materials.
She's always smell of good old, silage. Silage has got a good smell to it, but sometimes you can get a silage that goes rotten, and man, that is some stinky stuff. Because I've hauled hundreds of tons of rotted silage before. And
What's that?
That's where they
Put in
well, it's what they do is they take the corn and the stalk and everything, and they grind it all up.
Yeah.
And they make it into silage, and they put that in great big bins or great big.
they feed their pigs with it and all that.
And they feed their cows and stuff. But what they'll do is they'll tarp it over with a plastic tarps, and then they'll keep it. And they dig into it, and it looks brown and stuff. And they feed it to the cows. The cows love it. But every once in a while, it'll get so much moisture in there, and it'll get rotted, and it really stinks.
Ugh.
I wonder if compost stinks.
Yes, your compost does stink.
Really?
The same thing, yeah.
Yeah, I found out, do not put human waste in your compost. I did that. I had a bucket outside.
My God.
It had human waste in it, and I put that in my compost, and the flies were not even going to it.
Right. It does make great fertilizer, though. It does. The silage.
No, I'm serious. The Iron Dog, listen, the flies were not even going to the compost. It's like, what the heck did I eat that they don't like?
Right. It's on Lulu's thing. It makes great fertilizer. The silage and the cow manure and stuff. Yeah, you never want to put human waste in a compost to begin with.
No, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson.
Well,
The thing of it is you can put any animal, like rabbit or chicken or something like that, or sheep,
Yeah,
or
yes.
you can put all that in your compost because they're not meat eaters. But you put anything that's a meat eater into your compost, you just ask them for trouble.
Well, now chicken manure, if you overdo it, it can burn the
Yeah.
roots of your vegetable plants. So you don't want to overdo that.
Yeah, chicken manure's got a lot of acid in it. So. Do you? I don't know. I think I put it down here as a joke one time, but you ever hear about the guy that wanted to talk to the smartest man in the world? So that he said, I hear you're pretty smart. And the guy said, I'm the smartest man in the world. He said, well, if you're so smart, how many pounds of phosphorus nitrate is in a ton of chicken manure? The guy thought for a second. He says, I don't know.
Oh,
He says, okay, how many pounds of sodium nitrate is in a ton of chicken manure? The guy thought for a second. He says, I don't know. The old farmer looks at him and says, you know what we just found out? And that smart guy says, what? He said, we just found out you don't know shit about shit.
That's as dumb as asking your average person on the street if you drop a ton of feathers
Yep.
or a ton of lead from an airplane, which is going to hit the ground first.
You're right.
Well, I failed that test the first time I heard that back in the second or third grade. So
Well,
after that, I know better because I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking about it.
right. Yeah. You're right. Too much alcohol in you it kills everything for one thing.
Now, see, I like the idea that Grizz says fresh chicken manure is too high in nitrogen, which is true. Let it
Yep.
sit a year. Then you can't overdo it. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what we used to do. We used to take our chicken when I was a kid. We take our chicken manure, we clean out the chicken coops, and we put it in a pile. And we'd do that, and then then we'd make another pile, and then your first pile after that sat out there for a while. That's what we'd use for fertilizer.
Oh, no, not one of these. Oh, look at that. See, I'm not good at these. Junkyard said it takes 7 men, 7 hours to dig 7 holes long, or to dig 7 holes. How long does it take one man to dig 1/2 hole? I have no idea. I was always bad at these in school.
3.5 hours.
3.5. So look at that. Look at that. You come right up with the answer.
Well, if you take 7 men and they each do 7 holes, so there's 7 holes in 7 hours. So that's 3.5 hours for half a hole. If one guy's digging 1 hole.
If it takes 7 men 7 hours to dig 7 holes,
That depends.
1 man to dig 1/2 a hole.
Now that depends if those 7. Now, are you talking 7 men digging 49 holes? 7 times 7 is 49.
Yeah, that I do know.
Okay, so if it's 7 men doing 7 holes each, and it takes 7 hours to do 7 holes, they're still going to dig 1 hole or half a hole in 30. They'll dig a half a hole in 30 minutes.
All right, Junkyard, is he right? I can't dig a 1/2 a hole.
And yeah, you're right. You can't dig a half a hole.
See, he got me. He got me.
Yeah. But you can dig it half as deep. So
I could be sitting here for the next 3-4 hours trying to figure that one out and still come out with the wrong answer.
well, here's one for you. Railroad crossing, watch out cars. Can you spell that without any R's?
A railroad crossing without cars. Can you spell that without any R's?
Yep.
No, there's a lot of R's in there.
A lot of tongue twisters.
Look in the chat room.
That.
Can you spell that without any R's? THAT. Railroad crossing, watch out cars. Can you spell that without any R's?
What's happening to my brain? I think I'm losing it because I would have never guessed that. Wow.
I remember my mom telling me that when I was like 7 or 8 years old. I sat there and she wouldn't tell me the answer until the next day. I kept saying, AILOAD CAS. I couldn't spell it.
See, I'm the kind of guy. If you show me physically how to do something, that's how I learn. But if I have to read something, I am bad at that. You give me a written test, I'm bad.
Right. Have you been drinking tonight, Ben?
Lots of coffee. No, seriously. If you physically show me something, I've been that way all my life.
Right.
That's how I learned, And I'm sure some people can agree with that.
Marty Stempelkowski. How you doing? I hate to do this to you, but we're going to be getting off here in about 2 minutes. I do a live stream till 10 o'clock on Thursday night and at 10 o'clock till on Friday, Sunday night. So, and I'm doing it cheap. Just went live with two nuns walked into a bar. Go ahead there, Kim. I know, Ben, you don't drink. That's why I said that. Did you hear about the two nuns walked into a liquor store and they go up to the counter and they said, "Hey, we need a fifth of rum." I said, "You guys are nuns. You shouldn't drink." He said, "Oh, no, it's for Mother Superior because she's constipated." He says, "Really?" He said, "Oh, yeah, we're getting it from Mother Superior because she's constipated." So he hands him the bottle of liquor, and they walk out. About 5 hours later, he shuts the door and he walks around the corner to go to his car, and there sits two nuns, drunker than hell in the alley. He says, whoa, what are you doing? I thought you said that rum was for Mother Superior because she was constipated." One nun looks up at him and says, "It is, because when she sees us, she's going to shit."
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, there you go.
Uh-oh. Oh, Chris, no, man.
He was nice, helps her get dressed. Afterwards, he asked, "What are you going to tell the priest?" I tell you, I got raped twice if you're not tired. That's Sister Amber Alert. Well, I really hate to do this because there's so many people there, but go ahead and tell us about your channel there for 30 seconds there, Farm Boy.
Well, my channel is just to grow new friends and new members and friends, and well, I said friends, support. And mine is a somewhat comical channel, and we all support each other, show each other some love, and that's about it.
Okay, go ahead there, Cab.
I'm going to say the same thing I always say. It was a pleasure being up on your panel there, Keith.
Yes, it was.
Thank you for for bringing me up again. And, I enjoy the conversations that we have here, and you always have a lot of great followers that come here. So thank you once again there.
I appreciate you both being up here. I really do. I appreciate y'all in the panel. If it wasn't for you, I'd have no reason for being here. Honest to God, I say that every time. I really, there's no reason to do this if you guys don't want to show me support. Also, if you are traveling, and I say this all the time, yep, keep your powder dry there, Mr. Gixer. I used to say that. People don't understand what that means, but yeah, keep your powder dry. If you're going someplace, make sure you stay alert, because it doesn't take only but a half a second and somebody can ruin your life. So, if you stay alert and you see somebody coming at you, you got a half a second, that's going to save your life. You see somebody coming across the medium, get out of the way. It's going to save your life. If you pay attention, it'll save your life. I've been a truck driver all my life. I know exactly what I'm talking about. There ain't nothing that can surprise me anymore. I've seen it all, and I've seen trucks going down the road with their trailers up in the air and hitting viaducts, taking down. I've seen it all. I've seen trucks backing up the off ramp. I've seen it. I've seen cars do it. I've seen motorcycles do it. I've seen motorcycles riding wheelies down the freeway. There's nothing that can surprise me anymore going down the road. But if you stay alert, you stay alive.
Yep.
Exactly.
And thank you guys for being on the panel. I appreciate each and every one of you that are on the panel. It's nice to have you. So, that being said, God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you later.
Y'all have a nice night.